Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, this is Blazer the Morkie over here, and we are here bringing you your December monthly reading. We're also celebrating our Sagittarius season here, so happy birthday to all of our Sagittarius brothers and sisters out there. And very excited to bring you this Celtic cross reading today. We'll be going deep into the energies, and at the end we'll be having a collective message for Libra. Do keep in mind, these are general readings. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. You may want to check out your sun, moon, rising, or north node readings for additional context and texture, and be sure to check out the description below where I have links to personal readings, donations, and social media. Be sure you're following me on Instagram because that is where I list my tarot specials and flash sales. And also every other Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. we have a great community going here live. You can come on and ask a tarot question. You can ask for a general message. There's all kinds of fun we're having with that community. So if you want to see what it's all about, check out the live link on my channel and you can see all the replays below there. Okay, Libra, we're going to get started, but I gotta say, just in the intro, I've had a whole lot of energy come up for you. So we'll see what's going on here. In your current energies, you get the Empress. You are definitely feeling fertile, creative, embodied. There may be some feminine energies that you yourself are really invested in and really exploring. Or if you're the masculine, there is a feminine that has come into your life that's significant and important. This could also represent energies of the mother. Now, the challenge over the energies of the Empress is the Seven of Swords. This is a sneaky kind of energy, and honestly, I really don't get a good vibe with this, Libra, so I don't know if this is coming from external of you and maybe your current inner circle relationships. I don't know if someone at work has it out for you or somebody's a gossip. There may be gossip and jealousy going on there. I would definitely encourage you not to engage in that. It seems to be affecting you though in some way. Now, it could also be having to do with a nagging energy that you need to release as well. In your needed focus, you have the Emperor. This is a focus, very interesting. So your current energies in the Empress, your needed focus, the Emperor. Maybe this is about balancing out your masculine energies a bit more with your feminine. So maybe there is some more structure and stability, some more planning that needs to come into your life at this time in order to contribute to your stability. It's very interesting that we have that contrast here and that we have maybe someone or something where you feel a little betrayed or attacked as well. So maybe something has gone on, Libra, that has kind of thrown you off a bit of your own ability to balance your energies, but we'll see when we clarify. In the past, you're leaving behind the energy of the Ace of Swords. You definitely gained clarity on some situation that you were dealing with, and once you had that clarity, you were able to move forward. So I don't know exactly what that was or what that is until we clarify, but I get the energy of you gain the clarity, and whatever that was, it was kind of like a flip, and then you were able to move forward. And in your future energies, you get the Hierophant. Beautiful, fulfilling, full-fledged, being comfortable in your relationship to creator source, to all that is, to the universe. You're like vibing out in these good vibes. So something that you're going to be embarking on is going to lead you to feeling really good about yourself and your spirituality. So I really like this. There's a bit of mystery here, but also you're just having fun on this journey. For some of you, you may be planning to go on a retreat, like a women or a men's retreat or a spiritual retreat, a yoga retreat of some kind. That's the kind of vibe I get here. In your place of embodiment, really interesting because the Empress represents embodiment, which is in your current energies. You have the Seven of Wands. Yes, you are defending against something. The Seven of Swords, some sort of sneaky energy is being fired at you. I don't know if this is a troll, a hater, a scammer, an ex. I don't know who is kind of throwing shade your way, Libra, but you are finding that it's vital to protect yourself and defend yourself. So, and I would agree, because this is showing up in your place of empowerment. So your own energetic field right now looks like it's under attack, and I feel like it is necessary for you to make sure you have extra protections, especially with this spiritual journey that you're kind of, or this next phase of your spiritual journey that you're launching into here. That means there's really big importance there. For the allies and support around you, you get the Two of Swords, and I get this is really an energy about the times in your life and the aspects of your life where you've really been able to trust yourself. You need to bring those in your heart now. You need to open your heart to that, because there's this energy of distraction and maybe feeling like you're pulled in a few directions. But I think going back into your own natural energies, that's really going to help clear that up for you. In your environment, you get the Fool. You may be setting out on a new adventure here. Many of you, there could be travel in your future with a possible retreat, or you're planning a vacation or something like that. You really appear to be leaning into this energy. You may really have your sights set on that destination or that place on your bucket list or that experience. That seems to be really important for you right now. And with it being the holidays, you could be gifting yourself or other members of your family to that kind of an experience. Maybe rather than a practical physical gift, you're gifting an experience. For the hopes and fears, you get the Ten of Wands. You're really giving me the sense that being able to embody and embrace the sign of the zodiac that is about balance can be a gift and a curse. Sometimes it feels like a burden, but sometimes you see the value in the way that the path has been lit through your energies, your mediation, your ability to pull things into the best of both worlds. Okay, so that's all entangled in your hopes and fears, and I'll be really interested to clarify that. For the potential outcome, we have the Five of Cups, an emotional release. I really think you're going to be able to let something go here. Maybe it's this, jealous, nasty energy or person here that you're dealing with. So something's getting let go by the end of this, which I really like that. Okay, let's clarify the Empress for you. So you're showing me these beautiful embodied feminine energies. You get the Judgment card and the Ace of Swords. Okay, I feel for some of you that you've really embarked on this journey to heal the divine feminine, or to place yourself in a position, if you're the masculine, with attracting the divine feminine here, and you've gotten really super clear on this. Okay, for some of you, this has felt like, if you're a woman, you've had to kind of rebirth yourself almost into your body for this. So there's been I almost want to say resurrection of sorts for you. Some of you may have transformed your body, lost weight, done something really important physical wise that has brought you to this place. It actually is showing me, and I'm getting the word factor. You've factored in a lot of your experiences. You've factored in all of the different angles of things, and you're a Libra, so you can see it all, and you've gotten really clear despite having all of this, awareness going on around how things work and how they work for you in particular, and bringing yourself into a healthy embodied place. A lot of work you're doing there. Let's look at this Seven of Swords. What is this? This Seven of Swords, I don't think this is going to last much longer. It really feels like a passing energy. I think it's either something that's happened recently that kind of set you off or triggered you. But you have the King of Cups and the Hermit coming in to this challenge. Those are really beautiful energies to have, Libra. The Hermit energy might get you a little bit pulled away from this situation. Maybe you're leaving a job because there's just too much drama or, you know, competition there. It's some sort of unhealthy, not good motives, hidden agenda kind of energy. And so you're pulling back to yourself. This hermit holds, like many of them do, the light of their inner wisdom on the path, but this one has a snake on the path. And I think you're, you know, you definitely know who this person is or what this energy is. It's definitely been problematic. It's definitely interfered with you embodying yourself in this rebirthing experience. But we have the hermit here. That's the inner wisdom and knowing. That's always seeing dangers on the path ahead. And we have the King of Cups, which is an energy of coming into the heart space. It's an energy of coming into the emotional energies from a place of fulfillment. And I feel you being very gentle with yourself during this process and, you know, unwinding. So you're going to take the time to unwind in a very loving way from whatever this is. And for that reason, employing those energies are going to help you move through it quicker. That's why I think it's going to pass pretty quick, whatever this challenge is. Probably before the end of the month. The Emperor in your needed focus. So let's consider this. The divine masculine energies want a little bit of focus. You got the Strength card and the Chariot. And this also is coming along with the strengthening of your intuition, okay? With the Chariot here representing Cancerian energies. And it's the intuitive forces that are going to move you forward into your next action steps that are best for your life. And that's why the universe is saying, hey, you've got the feminine and you're, you know, she's being rebirthed into and unto herself. We have this little bit of, you know, distraction, jealous, nasty energy that's going to pass through by really coming into our inner wisdom and taking time and space from the person or situation if needed. And then we're going to turn the eye to the divine masculine and we're going to say, okay, what are the actions that I can do stepping forward? There's a lot of fire energy here with the Emperor and the Strength card. It's Leo and Aries energy there. And then you have the Cancerian energy, very tenacious. So your masculine energies have a lot of tenacity. That's where you draw on that I'm not giving up, I'm not giving out, watch me, tell me I can't, I'll prove you wrong kind of energies there. Okay, so you've got that aspect. For the past, that Ace of Swords. Remember I said something became clear, and when it became clear, you moved on quite quickly. And I think the clarity resulted from healing because you have the Four of Swords here. You healed a massive wound in your life, a massive wounding, a massive trauma has been healed. And now we're always in a process of healing, but you did the majority of the work on that wound that it propelled you forward, okay? You reached a point with it where you're like, wow, I have, you know, I'm at a neutral place now. I'm not feeling pulled out, drawn out the way I was before into these energies, and that just really is sending you on your way here. So you may have, for some of you, I get this was very recent, like the month of November, October, you've really let it go, and you've really done a nice job here, and it really brought you clarity and quick motion forward. So something is moving you into this fun and joyful Hierophant here. And you get the Seven of Cups and the Temperance card to clarify the Hierophant. So the Sagittarius energy is coming through for you, Libra, here with the Temperance card. You're going to feel, instead of the energies of being like drawn out, triggered, you're going to start to feel like, okay, now that I've healed that trauma and I'm no longer manifesting the lesson into my life, now choices are going to come in of the things I've wanted, the things that have been on the bucket list, the trip, the retreat. Now that you've released something quite large, new things are going to come in. It may feel a little overwhelming at first, but just be gentle with yourself, be patient. Know what your goals are, know what you have your sights set on, And you will be able to choose the right next step for you that's going to get you there, that's going to take you to that next level, that's going to help you travel that path. And you may have to be a little bit patient, right? Because you just came out of you healed something really big, a really big part of something, right? And so give it a little time for the universe to kind of bring this in, and for you and your own energies to open up to it. In your place of embodied empowerment, where you had that 7 of Wands, so you're doing that nice job of protecting yourself, you're clearing your energy, salt baths, working with Tai Chi or Qigong to kind of clear your energies out, rebalance everything. You got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. There's going to be this cycle through this gossip, jealous energy that you've dealt with. There's a cycle being wrapped up here, and it's going to go on its merry way. It no longer serves you. And the thing I want to say to you is right now, yes, in the month of December, it's going to be very important for you to be maybe a little bit extra vigilant with your energies and how you're devoting your time and energies to the things around you. When you open up into, and it's going to be very clear, when you, let's just say, okay, let's say you have 2 places to go for the holidays. You have 2 invitations. You're going to just feel into each one. And I want you to just go with color, actually. I just want you to go, if you get like a darker color, a dark blue, indigo, that kind of thing, that's a no. If you get a bright sunshine yellow, a brilliant orange, pinks, something very lighter feeling like that, you're going to go yes. So use some color therapy. Maybe some of you need a little bit of color therapy. That is a thing, that is a thing. And you could also embrace that in some of the clothes you wear and things like that. And I think that alone is going to really help you go for the things that will bring you more joy and community, rather than the things that make you feel stagnant and stuck and just, like I can't wait to get out of here kind of energies. So some of you definitely have some choices here. You have some choices coming up for you and how you navigate this, but work with it how you best feel called and trust your intuition. For your allies and support with that 2 of Swords, it's clarified by the Emperor, so there comes in that masculine energy again, not only as your needed focus, but also as your support and ally, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, for some of you who might be considering resigning from a job or leaving a workplace environment, this is confirmation that you're making the right decision. For others of you, the new job is on the horizon. It's like right around the corner. It's like going on a hike in nature and you walk right around the corner and you run into this buck and he's like, oh, you got it. So these masculine energies, it also is connected to your efforts. So your effort, what you put your effort into and your actions into at this time for December, is really going to lead you to some financial income here, it looks like. So even if you're leaving or switching jobs, looking very positive. In your environment, you get the 7 of Wands to clarify the Fool, and also the 7 of Pentacles. So remember, you have the 7 of Wands in your place of empowerment. So it's natural. Some of these things are showing up overlapping in your energies, which I think is good because it's a little less confusing that way, right? So you have the 7 of Wands in your environment. You still have to have some boundaries. You have to have some energy cleansing going on, and you need to take care of that. But there's also this shift into the energy of what you're nurturing moving forward. So really having to protect yourself and the boundaries and things, someone or something is changing in regard to that. And you're really going to be able to then focus on what you want to nurture and what you're growing, which is travel, spirituality, maybe some adventure for some of you. Let's look at this 10 of Wands in your hopes and fears. You get the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. There is this fear within you that's connected to abandonment with the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know if that is the same as the wound you had previously healed that was pretty big. Because abandonment, it's a thing, right? It's a pretty big deal. Betrayal, abandonment, those are all big things to heal. This seems like you're carrying the energy signature of the fear, either of being abandoned or having to abandon other people, because they're not at the same realization and recognition that you are. And so the relationship or relationships have become more burdensome. All right. And so maybe work with that a little bit. Again, I think you've just come out of a massive healing. And what happens? The universe starts offering us new challenges. Again, this doesn't feel super large to me. It doesn't feel like the big one, but it feels like a little something like, let's just do a little subconscious scan and let's make sure, am I afraid of being abandoned? Or am I afraid of being left out? Or am I afraid there will be nothing on the other side of this job change or this relationship shift? Or am I confident in my gifts, talents, and abilities with this Six of Wands? And I know that I will land on my feet. I know that I will come out on top. I know that through honoring my energies and aligning myself with my spiritual path forward, I will be successful. And that's kind of the two, dancing in the hopes and fears. You have those two energies. Now let's look at this Five of Cups here for the potential outcome. While Blaze wants to get back up. Okay, so in this potential outcome, remember I talked about an emotional release. Perhaps it's releasing this energy of abandonment. You get the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So here, what I'm getting for you too, and maybe connected in with this fear of abandonment, it could be for others of you a fear or like there won't be enough, like there's lack. And it's a little bit challenging to release that for you because maybe it hasn't been your experience where you've really enjoyed receiving a lot of resources or money, whether it be for your hard work or from your family and ancestry or gifts from people or winning things. There's this bit of energy in your field that challenges you to embrace and embody a wealthy, abundant life, okay? And so in the potential, this being in the potential outcome, I think it's important to get really familiar with your resources, right? So most of us are not taught in public school how to invest or save or take care of resources. I mean, they might have taught us back in the day to write a check or something, lines of credit, what it all means, the mortgage. It may be time for a little annual review here. And, we will have everyone's favorite season coming up where the government comes and takes your hard-earned money. That's coming up. This is a good time for maybe you to clarify some things about how you feel around those things, right? Like how you feel around the challenges to do with your resources and how you exchange those and what are your fears. Are you afraid somebody's going to come and take it away if you have it? There may be that kind of energy going on here. So we obviously don't want the outcome to be for you to hold on to these energies of lack, right? We want those to be released. I do see it being a bit of a challenge for you, but judging on what you've accomplished to date and the level of healing you've done, I think you're absolutely cut out for this. You have your masculine, feminine energies online here on board. I think with the information that you got today, you'll be able to balance that out. Libra, I'm also getting this didn't come up in necessarily the cards that I'm seeing here, but I'm hearing that song, Wish Me Love, a Wishing Well, to Kiss and Tell. Okay, sorry, sometimes I sing. But, you're allowed to wish big. You're allowed to throw that magic penny into the wishing well, right? You're allowed to experience what the universe will bring back to you for that. So I think some of you are just really like, oh, I can't wish too big, or, I can't go big, but these energies in your future, the Hierophant, the Temperance card, giving you choices, yes, you can. Aim for the stars. Go big. Don't keep yourself small. Go big. Let it all out. So Libra, I had written little messages on these cards, and this one popped out for you. It says, remember that it is healthy and cleansing to cry. And in that potential outcome, we have a release. So tears may be a natural part of this letting go process of, we're not going to stay small anymore. We are going to throw the magic penny in the wishing well. We're going to embrace the bigness of our dreams and our goals. And whenever it feels like you can't do that, that just to allow the tears to come when they come. You don't have to force it, but it's very healthy and cleansing. So if any of you are feeling like a little emotionally stuck on that, sometimes what you can do is just watch a very moving movie or listen to a piece of music. You will know when you're ready to release, but it's obviously going to be very helpful for you, especially with going through big levels of healing to continue. You may have felt like, oh, I cried my eyes out already when I released that big thing. I get it, but allow them to just come naturally. Don't hold them back. Don't try to think, oh, someone will think of this or that or me and of me if I cry, or, you know, some tears are tears of joy. Some tears are tears of release and surrender and opening into things. So remember, that's completely healthy and okay for you to do. Libra, thank you so much for joining this reading today. It was my pleasure to do it, and I'll see you next time.